Hey there Taurus, this is going to be a general reading for you today here on my channel Praise You Tarot. If this resonates with you, then please give this a like, remember to share and subscribe as always, and let's get into it. I'm not going to ask any particular questions, just going to see what comes out for you Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. You could be thinking about starting a new project here. Could be thinking about your money or trying to manifest more money. Oh, too many. Judgment card, definitely calling here to do something. Having to make a judgment about something. Excuse me. What's going on with Taurus? I'll be showing you these cards in closer detail, of course, and we'll clarify further if we need to. The Moon card. Okay, so this is what I feel for you, Taurus, at the moment. You've definitely got your eye on your money, your eye on your worldly goods, your worldly possessions. You could be thinking about making a new purchase here, a large purchase like a new car or a house. You could be thinking about ways to expand your income. You could be thinking about starting a side hustle or a new job in general, or a new venture that is going to be here about making money. You could have some kind of secret talent, I feel here, that you've not quite put to use yet. Could be that your job is quite conventional, but actually really you're thinking here about something else deep inside you. The Judgment card is about having to make a judgment here, so you could have been thinking about this for a long time, but the Judgment card is about kind of your inner calling. It could be here you're being called to make a decision on this, called to go forward with this project, this new job. You're definitely thinking about it a lot. You could be dreaming about it, you could be manifesting it. Excuse me. With the Moon card, it's about fears and illusions. I feel that perhaps some of you have not moved forward on this yet because you're afraid that it is going to fail. You're afraid that it is not going to be a successful venture for you. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck does suggest that you're feeling quite conflicted about this. So let's clarify the Page of Pentacles first of all. Definitely could be kind of some sort of secret excuse me, secret talent that perhaps you've had since childhood. Almost like it could be artistic, and it's your gift. It's something that you're gifted to do here with the Ace of Pentacles. I feel like it's something that you've had for a long time, perhaps since you were a child. Could be that you associate it with childhood. Could even be something that in your head or in other people's head is quite a childish sort of thing. Could be like art, drawing, some sort of creative endeavour, something that you're good at and that you used to be very proud of. I almost feel like you've forgotten it as an adult perhaps, or as you've grown older, because you've been attending to practical things, but it's your gift. It's something that you have a gift to do here, and you're thinking about taking it forward. Clarify the Page of Cups. Five of Cups, yeah, you're thinking about what could happen if it goes wrong. I feel like the reason why you might not have started this yet, Taurus, is because you're worried that it's going to go wrong. I feel also like there is some regret here that in the past you didn't get it started when you should have. Perhaps that you stopped pursuing it and you kind of looking back and wishing that you had have pursued it further. There's definitely some kind of fears or some judgment on yourself from the way that you handled this in the past. Or potentially that you didn't move forward with it at a time when you should have. Four of Pentacles means you're definitely holding on to this idea of regret. You're holding on to this idea of fear rather than moving forward. Clarify the Judgment card for Taurus. Clarify the Judgment card for Taurus. It's really a God-given talent here. It's something that you're good at, something that you enjoy. Potentially, like I said, when you were a child, but you're afraid that it's not going to work out, or it didn't work out before, and so it's stopping you from moving forward with it. You're afraid it's going to fail, or that it's not proper, like it can't be your proper job. Something like that. Clarify this Judgment card. For Taurus. I do shuffle a lot, guys. I do shuffle a lot. Oof, okay. Finally, we have something for you. The Hanged Man. Yeah, you're not acting on it at the moment. You're thinking about it a lot, but you're not acting on it, is what I see. You're thinking and not acting. Some of you could be making slow progress towards it with that Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I see for many of you, though, you're not acting on it because you're afraid that it's going to fail, or it failed in the past. Clarify this Moon card. Page of Swords and Temperance. It came out at the same time. I feel like you're tempering your own thoughts here. You're telling yourself that you can't do it. You're telling yourself that you're not good enough. You're telling yourself that you cannot go for it, and that's why you're not going for it. A lot of ideas. You have 3 pages here. You have the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and now the Page of Swords. There's definitely a talent here, potentially for communication or something artistic. And it's like you're stopping yourself here. It's like you're telling yourself it's not going to work with the Temperance card. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid it's not going to work. You're afraid that it's just an idea, a big dream, that it's not reality. You're being kind of, I would say here, perhaps overly practical, because it is something that really lights you up with the Ace of Wands here. What do Taurus need to know about this venture? What do Taurus need to know about this situation to move forward? The Devil card. So you need to know that this is a toxic energy, that this is not the truth. I almost feel like with this Devil card, it's like a false reality that you've created for yourself, Taurus, where you're telling yourself that you can't do it. You may be speaking down to yourself, speaking badly of yourself. You may be listening to what others say about you when they tell you that you can't do it as well. The Devil is about kind of obsession as well, or temptation. I feel like it's here telling you that this state that you're in now, of not acting, is not a good situation for you. It's actually quite a toxic situation for you, Taurus. What else do Taurus need to know about their current situation here? Six of Swords and Ace of Swords. There is truth coming in. You need to move away from this energy. You need to move away from this energy of telling yourself that you can't do it here with the Six of Swords. Because you're being guided to better places. You're being guided to a firmer state of mind. I feel like with the Devil card, there's an energy here of like, and with the Moon card as well. It's kind of like an illusion that you've put in place for yourself, an illusion of who you think you are, like you can't do it, and that's why you're not moving forward. But with the Ace of Swords, I feel like perhaps you're going to have some kind of realization here about it, and you are going to move forward with it eventually. Ace of Swords is about truth. It's like you're going to realize the truth. You're going to realize how strong you are, Taurus. You're going to realize what a talent you have. Because I see that this is a talent, and this is like a God-given or universe-given, however, whatever you think about it. It's like a God-given talent. And it's going to bring you an endless amount of joy and hope and love. 2 aces is incredible. 3 aces in this reading, Taurus. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups. It's where you need to go. The Lover's card indicates there is a choice here. But the Lover's card as well, I don't see this as being a relationship, although of course this talent, if you go for it, could bring you into new love. But I feel like the Lovers is about you being in perfect alignment with yourself, about self-love as well. You need to kind of care for yourself. Knight of Cups, so you need to kind of give that care to yourself, give back to yourself, offer yourself some attention and some kind words here, Taurus, and allow it to happen. Allow it to happen. What else does Taurus need to know in this situation? 3 of Wands. You're expanding is what this card is, that you're ready to go. 3 of Wands is about having all of the resources that you need. She has a surfboard here and she's ready to go. You're ready to take this next step here, Taurus. I feel like it is with the Page of Pentacles as your first energy here, and then clarifying that with the Ace. It's like this is something that is just so divine. It's something that only you can do, or it's something that you're good at. It's something that you're good at enough that you could take it forward. And you're thinking about it, but you've not quite made that judgment call yet. I see that perhaps some of you will move forward with it, but whatever you do, just know that you're ready. This is a sign that you're ready to go for it, that you have everything you need. You have all of the resources at your disposal, internally, externally, and you're ready to go, you're ready to expand, is what I see here for you, Taurus. It's going to bring you an enormous amount of joy and of love. If you just show yourself some care here, some attention, if you stop kind of staying in this toxic energy, talking negatively to yourself. Something about like this, your spirit, or like your ancestors as well. It's like this could be something that runs in your family. This could be a talent that like your mother had, or her mother had, your father, like but it's further than that. It's like, it feels like something ancestral, like maybe a talent that runs in your family, or something really specific that runs in your family that you've not been moving forward on. Six of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, so 2 of Pentacles is about juggling things and kind of indecision. I feel like this is something from the past with the 6 of Cups. It's almost like, and I got this as well at the beginning, if you remember, with the pages. I feel like it's something from the past, from when you were younger. And I feel like, again, you're kind of in this energy of indecision where you're looking back and there's almost a nostalgia about it. It's like you're almost worried that you won't be able to repeat that magic again. But I see that you absolutely can here with the Ace of Cups, etc. It's just about moving away from this devil energy, this toxicity in your own mind. I mean, you have 3 aces here. You have the Lover's card. You have so many beautiful cards here. 6 of Cups is a positive card, I would say. It can be a card of like soulmates. So it could be here that there is a soul connection, like I said, to an ancestor, someone in spirit, someone in your family, with this talent that you have, or this wish that you have for a new venture, a new start. But I feel like more here, it's like there's a sense of indecision here because it didn't work out before. And you're looking back on that. There's a lot of cards here about kind of being still and looking back. 6 of Cups also talks, though, of another chance. So even if you failed at this in the past, Taurus, I feel like this message is telling you here that you have another chance at this. All is not lost. All is not lost. You have another chance at this to make it right. High Priestess is also about following your intuition here, following your highest self, for your highest good. What's going to be the outcome here for Taurus if they go for this new venture. What's going to be the outcome? 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're feeling very guarded. I feel like it may put you in a position where you feel kind of defensive in some way. You're having to defend your decision, almost. If you left your job, for example, to pursue this full time, then it could be that you have to defend why you're going for this. What's the outcome? What's the outcome for Taurus? Two of Wands, yeah. Similar, so you had the Three of Wands earlier in your reading. You now have the Two of Wands again. This is about like a card of waiting and of indecision, but it's also a card of resources, because you can see here she has everything that she needs. I do see for some of you that it's going to be, well, it could be a difficult transition for you. It's a card of really waiting, and you have many cards of waiting here. So I feel like you're still waiting. I feel like what the outcome is, and at least the immediate future, is that you're kind of waiting for this to resolve, or you're waiting for the right opportunity. There is a sense there is, yeah, you have a lot of options available to you. There's a lot of cards here as well that would suggest fears and illusions. I almost feel like a lot of you are working under the illusion of something, but it's not quite what you expect. Seven of Cups here also speaks of you have more options than you realise here, Taurus. And I feel like what the option is, and what that's telling you, is that you have the option here to take another stab at it, to make a new start, have a second chance. Ace of Wands again popping up. This is something that lights you up. This is something which is incredibly important. It's amazing that we already have 3 aces, and that Ace of Wands wants to come out as well. It's just, the aces are so favourable. Yeah, it's going to require though some type of ending with the 10 of Wands. It's going to require you to end something, to walk away from something. I don't know what this is that you have to walk away from. Underneath that is the death and rebirth. So it's going to require a transformation on your part in order to get this going here, Taurus. What do Taurus need to walk away from in order to bring this into fruition? What do Taurus need to walk away from? 10 of Cups. So that's strange. I feel like perhaps it could be something to do with the family. Could be something, I'm getting here like being idealistic. And what I feel it is, because this is an incredibly favourable card, so I'm not saying here walk away from your family or walk away from things that make you very happy. I almost feel here it's like a card of idealism. It could be, of course, that you need to weigh up your options about, you know, dedicating more time to yourself rather than to your family life or your partner, etc. But I don't think that's what you're walking away from entirely. I feel like it's more, you have to walk away from this idealised version of what you think things will be. It's like, I feel like you're afraid to move forward in case it doesn't work out, or it doesn't work out in the way that you'd hoped. And I feel like this is what you're hoping for. This is kind of like your ideal situation. So it could be that you need to kind of let go of those fears of things not being perfect. I almost feel like this perfectionist energy, like unless it's perfect, you don't want to go for it. But you know, nothing's perfect. This is a God-given talent. You know, and I feel like you need to kind of let go of this. I almost feel like a toxic kind of overbearing perfectionism on yourself here, Taurus. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. So this is a card of being ambitious and being free and being independent. It could be here that you need to be more independent in this situation. Let's get one more card for you, Taurus, before I wrap up this ending. 4 of Swords, yeah. Could be some healing that you need to do from the past in order to move this forward. I really don't see it as being a relationship here, although of course it could be. I see this as being something much more practical, like a new venture or a talent that you have, something from the past that's making this resurgence in your life. And it seems like this situation hurt you in the past, or it didn't work out. There perhaps needs to be some healing done here, Taurus, before moving on, some introspection. But it has the, you know, the capacity to make you incredibly happy. This is probably, for me, the best card in the deck. It has the capacity here to make you incredibly happy. You just need to let go of that kind of toxicity that you have in your head at the moment, Taurus. So I'm going to leave this reading here for you. If you enjoyed this and it resonated, please let me know in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.